All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, this is your brother Dawadah, got the brother Shakam. All right, and I want to do a video, man, because, hey, man, the Lord has been showing us through the Spirit, that the elect might be sealed, and if not, then it's very close, based on, us standing upon our watch. Hey, brother, hey, even the apostles were speaking on it, seeing the signs. We're seeing 144, 444, 555. We're seeing, these numbers, and that, we're not into like numerology or anything like that, but those numbers, the Lord created them and they represent different things, but seeing 144, a lot lately. And as, what inspired me to do this video, as you see on the screen, all right, Shedeur Sanders, which personally, I know brothers, some brothers don't really watch sports and stuff, but, I'm a big fan of him and stuff. And they snubbed him in the draft. He was supposed to go number 1 overall. And, but we know man's goings of the Lord. So when he did get drafted in the 5th round, all right, in which 5 represents power within itself. And then he got drafted the 144th pick overall. All right, a Jake, Hey, it's a Jake over it, like brothers been saying through the Spirit, and of course, I don't believe he's of the 144,000 or anything, but that was a spiritual sign for us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if I could make a point.
You got it, brother.
Because like you were saying, Esau pretty much tried to little man him, pretty much put him in his place. But he still ended up getting in, and the way Esau which it was all through the Spirit.
Yep.
Like you mentioned, the 5th round, the 144th pick, that's all spiritual, man.
Yep.
Yep. So Esau tried to, son him, but he just ended up doing something spiritual.
Exactly, man. And of course, once again, this is just for an example. He's pretty insignificant, unless the Lord brings him in or whatever. But they have their consolation, But nonetheless, hey, for the Lord's elect, man, we have everything coming for us. All right, but right now, you got that Ezekiel 9. We go right to the point. The fourth verse.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, speaking to the angel, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Exactly, because the only one, the Lord's servants are the only ones on earth that are actually going to be, really not okay with this system. All right. You have people in the world that's like, oh, damn, something's going on. All right. But the Lord's elect are completely adverse to everything that America pushes, to everything that this world pushes. All right. Because this world is given unto Satan. All right. But we're called to be of a higher fashion. We're called to be a holy people. All right. But you see Jake, you see the 2/3 of Jake. They're not being holy as in separate. All right. They're products of Esau, niggas, man. All right, we call them exactly what they are. They're niggas. All right, but the Lord is setting seals upon the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Here it is. Y'all want to get on us about harsh language, but y'all okay with 2 men kissing. Y'all okay with women being with each other. Y'all okay with all these freak offs and shit going on. This sexual perverseness, trannies being in women's sports and all this shit, man. Y'all was cool with that. All right. And that was amongst the Democratic Party. Most of that is Jake. Y'all were completely okay with that. You got niggas in the Christian church. All right. Nobody's complaining about really what's going on. You complaining now because y'all are starting to feel this shit. But the Lord's men have been sighing and crying for decades, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And we believe that those men are men of the Lord. All right. Based on their fervency in this walk. Now it's easy for everybody to be on fire because everybody's starting to feel that oppression. Everybody's starting to see that this devil doesn't have your best interest at heart. All right, but what about the men that were already telling you of these things? The seers, the prophets. All right, you got it, brother.
Verse 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity.
Yeah, man. Hey, the Lord is about to. Hey, what the scripture say? The slaying of the Lord shall be many. Okay. The slaying of the Lord shall be in that day from one end of the of earth to the other. All right, the Lord is about to have these death angels out here just putting in work, man. All right, but the ones that have that mark, that tawah, all right, that mark of exemption, they're going to be protected. The Lord's going to be like, not them. All right, they're going to be, and the Lord is about to make it known who he's dealing with. Yep. Like it says, then shall it be known who are my chosen. Now, once again, we don't know if we have the elect till we own those ships. That's when it's solidified, but the Lord is going to show that he's with his servants. All right. When all of you are out here starving, you out here perplexed. All right. The Lord is going to have his men stable. All right. And I keep saying men because it starts with the man. Mm-hmm. It's about the Israelite man. Okay. And under the Israelite man will be, he'll be a hedge over, the women and the children that are allotted to be saved. But it starts with the man, and it's starting with that 144,000, and then it trickles down to the 1/3 elect, and then, but you got it, brother.
Con. Verse 6, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women,
yep.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Exactly. And so, hey, you women aren't exempt. Little children aren't exempt. Hey, for an example, the old hood I used to live in, just Friday night, all right, a 10-year-old got shot and killed. And this was in broad daylight. Niggas having a nigga moment. They just start, and it was a dyke bitch that was a part of the shooting and shit too.
Wow. Just
straight nigga culture. But a 10-year-old, because, you don't come under the law until you're 12. All right, so technically this was still a child. And of course a degenerate, whoever perish being innocent, but nonetheless, all right, we're about to see a whole lot more of that. It says both maids and little children and women, all right, because those are the ones that, society is like, like the old Titanic spirit, women and children first. All right, but the Lord is not a respecter of persons. The Lord's about to start taking you women out by the thousands, man. Hey, the men are about to go get sent off to war, and you women going to be out here without a hedge. But it said, come not near any man upon whom is the mark that has that tawah. All right, we're going to get what that is. If you finish there, we can go ahead and get Revelation 7.
Start at verse 1.
Yeah, brother.
This is Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
Yeah, that's the destruction. So there's angels holding back the destruction, and we're going to see why the angels are holding back the destruction. But hey, as us that are watching, we see how shit is deteriorating fast. Hey, we're seeing that destruction beginning to, the Lord is starting to let it go, which is a sign of what we're going into. You got it, brother.
Yep. Verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
Exactly. So, there's the destruction is being held back, going back to Ezekiel the 9th chapter. All right, that mark had to be set upon the men, the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst of. So, but and in the latter part of that verse, or the next verse, it says slay utterly old and young. We read it. So that won't happen until, that allotted number is fulfilled, as we're reading now. You got it, brother.
Verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the sons of Israel.
Of the sons of Israel, man. Only Israelites will be of the 144,000. There's no women in the 144,000. There's no Edomites in the 144,000. There's no Moabites in it. Hey, you have Israelite foreigners, but they're all going to be of the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And as it goes down in the chapter, it names it 12,000 out of each tribe, man.
Yep.
All right, and that's what when that a set number is sealed, the Lord gonna get this shit popping, and we see it.
Oh, yeah.
World War III is here. All right, they pushing the Neuralink again. They pushing all this digital age. The economy's about to collapse. This tariff war. All right, so we see the Lord is starting to let it go. So hey, this is a sign. And the Lord told us to watch for these signs, that the 144,000, that said number, may very well be sealed with the names of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And also what comes with those names is the lifestyle that we live of being Israelites, our heritage. All of that rolled into it.
Yeah.
So hey, we don't know we don't know for certain, but we'll know when Jacob's trouble gets kicked off, we'll know that said number, that power is coming. Like we said, dude went 5th round. 144th pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing happens by coincidence, man.
Exactly, and it's so big because, like you said, he was supposed to be number one. So this is major, man. This ain't nothing to look at lightly. Like, we're spiritual men.
Yep.
So that's why we looking at it spiritual. If you a nigga in the world, you ain't gonna see what we saying.
Yeah.
You know?
And I saw somebody, and that's what I had saw first. Somebody was like, he should get 144 chain.
Oh,
a
wow.
144 chain, you know. So, but hey, that's spiritual, man.
Yeah, that's just and the 144,000, like the brother said, you know, it's all men, and this represents the governing body of Yahweh Shah kingdom.
Exactly.
Okay, 12,000 out of each tribe, which are the prophets, man.
Yep.
Now you do, you know, got a multitude of men, women, and children that's gonna be saved, but they're of the 1/3.
The 1/3. Yep.
Okay, the 144,000 is the elites of the new world to come.
Yep.
Underneath Yahweh Shah and King David.
And like it says in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we're seeing a changing of the guards. We're seeing it live and in person. The Lord is raising up his men, and he's taking Esau ass down. And hey, what a time to be alive, man. But yeah, we'll finish off with the Revelation.
Revelation 20.
Yep.
All right.
Where is it? He that is unjust. Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, this Revelation. I think it's 22. Actually.
Yeah, 22. Yep.
Oh, okay. 22, 11.
11. Yep.
Yeah, kind of. This Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Go ahead and get that next verse out.
Kind. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be.
Yahweh Shah said he's coming. He's coming quickly.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody that's doing what they doing, we not, hey, just like in the days of Noah, you know, they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered to the ark.
Yeah.
All right. Right now, that spiritual ark is being built. All right. And the Lord is hey, his men, you know, his servants, they're about to be hid from the dangers and the destruction. You know, like it says, hey, the Lord's gonna have us laughing at your calamity, mocking when your fear comes. He's gonna use us to laugh at you fucking people, man. All right, because hey, we gave the warning through the Spirit.
Yeah.
It's not of us, it was of the Heavenly Father, but the Lord is gonna have us in a good position so we can exalt his name. It's all about exalting the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. And there's only one group that were doing it in sincerity from the jump. From the jump, man. So everybody else, you filthy motherfuckers, you know, you unjust. All right, because man, this world is unjust, man. You know, I was listening, like we was listening to Elder Malcolm, man. You know, just this system, all this shit, man, it has to go. All right, hey, the Lord said, behold, you know, what did he say? A new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. You know, refreshed. The earth is languishing. Everything's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got this the old Nestle CEO nigga. You know, now he at the World Economic Forum, and this nigga talking about water basically should be monetized, man, for profit. We ain't gonna be doing that in the kingdom.
Yeah.
No, like what the hell?
Yeah, just trying to put just more hell on people. You know, that's all these devils want, man. They just want to see the Israelite man down. You know.
But the Lord gonna have us winning, man.
Yeah, we in the time of victory.
We in the time.
Bros have been saying it through the Spirit. We in the time of winning, man. We in the time. The writing is on the wall, man.
Yeah.
You know, like in the book of Daniel.
Yeah, bro.
You had to write many temples.
Yeah, brother.
You know.
Yeah.
The writing is on the wall. Esau's going down.
Matter of fact, you get that Daniel, brother.
Yeah. Oh, you actually want me to grab it?
Yeah, brother. We'll finish off there.
Yeah, Esau's done, man. Like, you know, you had a time. The Lord gave you a time, man.
Yep.
Time and chance happen unto all. Okay? Now it's time for you to go down, and it's time for us to come up, man.
That's right, brother. Yeah, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Oh, that's what you want me to grab?
Yeah.
Or did you want me... Oh, you wanted me to grab that and then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll finish off there. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you wanted me to get what I was quoting.
Oh, no.
But yeah, man, so, you know, you through. Your woman don't respect you no more. Your woman wants Jake.
Yep.
And we seeing this live reporting, man, like from the field. We reporting this from the field, all right?
Yep.
These young Edomite women are saying, yeah, you know, I want to be with a Jake.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. And that's why they got this psyop going on, you know, with Shannon Sharp and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I need to leave the white women alone. Hey, whatever, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Apostle the Heart gave us the green light, man.
Yeah. He said, I give you my blessing. Get
Hey,
you a snow bunny.
Get you a snow bunny, man.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck what you damn Eve's got to say, man. Well, you had your fucking chance, man.
Yeah, and you blew it.
And you blew it.
Yep. But this is Daniel chapter 7, verse 18.
Yep.
But the saints of the Most High shall, and I got to read it in the NLT as well.
Time, bro.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah, man. Hey, we at the beginning of forever. We at the cusp of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it says the saints shall take the kingdom. We ain't about to ask you motherfuckers to serve. The Lord said, for those that won't serve him, bring them hither and slay them before me, man.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get down, you're going to get a fucking scepter upside your head, man.
Yeah.
That's what's coming. You got it in the NLT, brother.
Yeah, in the NLT it says, but in the end, the holy people. Yeah,
I like it, bro.
Kind. Hey, it say, but in the end, the holy people of the Most High will be given the kingdom, and they will rule forever and ever.
In the end.
Yep.
I like that. We in the end, bro. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, man.
Yep. And we the holy people of the Most High, man. We are the only nation he likened to a delicate and comely woman. And it say we'll be given the kingdom. Because the Most High is going to tell you how shot, all right, it's time. Go receive your kingdom. And he's going to come, man. And it say, and they will rule forever and ever. We're going to rule for eternity, man. Something Esau wished he could have. You know, these devils say, 2040, 2050, you know, we gonna be living on Mars. And man, you're going to be in slavery, man. All right? That's your reality. Like the scriptures say, he shall be brought down to hell. These devils think they can be like the Most High. They can prolong their kingdom. Your time is up.
Yep.
Now it's our turn, man.
Yep. Man, yeah. So, yeah, man. Hey, we in the fifth round. 5 represents power. All right, in the 144th pick overall. That was the Lord telling us, hey, it's time, man.
Yep.
You know? we watching. These people not watching. They don't know what the fuck going on. We see it's about to go down. So hey, stay strong, Arkin. Hey, we at the cusp of it, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, shit's about to start happening.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's gonna start getting worse for these people, and it's gonna start getting better for us. Yeah, we're gonna be tested. We're gonna be tempted. You know, with things. But hey, the Lord, if we're of the elect, Lord willing, we're gonna get through it. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get through it. So you got anything else, brother?
No, that's
time, man. So with that, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakodash. And once again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, till next time, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.